This is Us, Season 6, Episode 17 Recap and Ending Explained. We learned many life lessons more possibly than in any other episode in the series' history. There's also a perception that, while the show has always been structured around Superdad as well as husband Jack Pearson, however, the final scenes of the season have also reinforced that it has been as much Rebecca's journey all along, as this last season tells us about the beautiful and emotional legacy of Rebecca. We're concluding this journey on her legacy, and it's lovely. Let's take a look at that narrative and the others that surround it, bidding goodbye to the most loved character of This Is Us, the Rebecca. In the 17th episode of This Is Us, the viewers bid goodbye to Rebecca, who is the most loved, most admirable, and loving character of the season. We are not only saying goodbye to Rebecca, but Jack again. In episode 17, we witness non stop tearful and heartbreaking moments. The mysterious story of Marcus, an unknown family in the flashback scenes. The episode begins in an undefined historical period with an anonymous family, parents, two sons, and a girl, joking around in the vehicle. The family is immediately killed in a car accident, and yet everyone survives except Marcus, who needs medical attention and immediate surgery. Marcus's father runs into someone in a hospital coffee shop. It's the night of the Pearson House fire, as per Jack Pearson. Except for bandaged wrists and the suit covered looks, Jack appears to be in good health. When the men get to chatting, Jack recommends Dr. K to the father of Marcus. Marcus' father comes to his family in the reception area after Jack is sent to a room to be examined. Marcus passes out on the operation table, but Jack appears to be in good health in his hospital bed. Rebecca hurries to the soda machine while the doctor runs into Marcus. Marcus heals, but Jack succumbs to cardiac arrest as a result of smoke inhalation. Both reversals astound the doctor. There's a message about Burton that the circle and yet the spontaneous of it all. Randall notices this information while Rebecca lies on her deathbed. Nobody, however, pays attention to the story's intellectual setting. The research of Marcus for curing the disease of cancer and helplessness. We encounter adult Marcus at a medical clinic undertaking cancer research, which is linked with his evening. He walked with a walking stick and a limp when he hurries to alert his employer about a possible breakthrough, presumably due to the childhood injury. Marcus's boss claims that his findings are insufficient to rescue the program from being shut down due to lack of funds. Marcus then complains to his siblings about wasting years pursuing something that never materializes. His sister cites the famous phrase, the lemon's wisdom Jack offered all of those years ago, and his brother remarks that it's absurd to imagine he'd find a cure for cancer during his first attempt. The farewell gathering. And much as we love the fascinating stories of Marcus and Deha, Rebecca's departure is even more tremendously difficult. The family is eating together when the journey starts. Toby expresses gratitude to Kevin for the invitation and witty banter like the Toby we originally fell madly in love with. With the exception of Kate, who is hurrying back from London, where she is delivering her California arts curriculum, Philip comes with Toby and Kate's children, and everyone is there. Nikki relieves the melancholy tension by laughing about who must say farewell first when the nurse tells she does not really think Rebecca to survive the night. Beth helps out. Beth talks on how faking it when it comes to parenthood, and despite having her own wonderful mother, she frequently looks to Rebecca for inspiration. Beth then praises Rebecca for her role in shaping Randall's personality, and announces that she will now be responsible for his care. Meanwhile, Kate finds that she could not make it in time as her flight takes off. Her brothers tell her that Rebecca didn't need them to give up their aspirations, so she quickly regrets her journey. So Kate just asks her brothers to inform Rebecca that she will be there. Others present in the room, Sophie, Toby, and Alni, also say goodbye to Rebecca with beautiful reflections on the past events, bidding final goodbye to Rebecca as she starts her journey towards the next world. Kevin and Randall eventually arrive at Rebecca's bedside separately. They discuss a variety of topics, including strange memories. It's dawn, and Rebecca, despite the nurse's predictions, is still alive. As a result, Kate arrives on time, rushing through the doorway. The siblings share their feelings for Rebecca. Randall compliments and thanks her and says they're fine. And as he senses her slipping away, he asks to convey their father hello. Taking the train, the final journey of Rebecca. Rebecca envisions herself on a luxurious train on her teenage self, dressed in a stunning reddish pink dress as the Pearsons bid their goodbyes in the actual world. William, who is played by Ron Cephas Jones, Randall's biological dad, makes an appearance. She inquires about the poetry that gave her Randall's name. He reads it to her and then invites her to join him at the bar cart. She looks for someone, but she ends up following him. Rebecca witnesses both adult and college age Beth over the next car as she listens to actual Beth say goodbye. During her stay on the train, she sees her children in different time periods. She visualizes them in different ages. She also looks at Toby, Sophie, and Annie and others partying and enjoying. Rebecca regrets the loss of the end, but William consoles her in a unique way. Speech. This is us. If something makes you feel uncomfortable when it finishes, it must be fantastic while it was going on. The conclusion is not depressing. It's only the beginning of the next breathtakingly wonderful thing. Hold on, have the tissues. William walks away, and Rebecca settles on the bed before lying down. She sees Jack alongside her as she turns on the bed. When she says hello, the audience gathers tissues, sheds more emotions, and prepares to do it all over again in Aftermath series' final episode, which will bring this important Pearson story to a close.